Hello, my name is David, and I'll be walking you through the setup process of Alex, your automated network office assistant. Today, I'm going to start by using Chrome as a web browser. Alex will work on most all browsers. However, it displays best when Chrome is used. Also, since Alex is a cloud-based application, meaning the data is stored on secure servers on the internet, Alex is accessible from most web-enabled devices that have internet connections. So let's get started. To begin, navigate to our website at www.alexnoah.com. Now that you're on our website, you'll see a number of navigation buttons across the top here. To get started, let's click on the Login and Register button. This will take us to the page where we actually start the registration and free trial process. Here's where you enter your email address, password, name, and complete the registration process. So let's get started by entering our email and this information. This will take you to the wizard, which will guide you through the necessary steps to get you started with the basic information to help you start using Alex. If you need additional information, the user's guide is readily available by clicking on the Alex Noah User's Guide. The first step is to decide what type of business or industry you want to use as a base to start the database with. We have designed the system to take into consideration different types of data that may be required by different types of industries. In this case, I'm going to use business to business. Now, the nice thing about Alex is that it's very flexible. If you need additional fields or don't like the fields that are provided, they're easy to delete or change or add. The default is personal information, but by selecting company information, the system will require additional information about the company that you're working with. So let's get started and complete the personal information and the company detailed information. Now that you've entered the base information for yourself and the company, the next step is to select Next. This will display the calendar screen. This gives you the ability to format the calendar the way that you want to have it shown or displayed. We recommend you take the defaults, except you may want to take out Saturday. These are the working days that will actually be displayed on your calendar and where the calendar will actually have tasks assigned. You set your start and end time and select the time zone in which you're in. Next area is selecting the holidays that you want to display on your calendar. Once that's done, we've added a new feature here allowing you to select any type of holiday that you may want to have. For instance, we like the 30th. It occurs every year, and we call it the Founders Day. When completed entering any additional holidays, just select Next. The next screen comes up is actually used to set long-term reminders to stay in front of your customers. Accept the defaults for now, and we'll get into more details on that as we move forward. The last screen that you'll come to is our flag screen. This screen is used to identify names for flags that you want to use on customer records for follow-up. A follow-up can be as short as 1 or 2 days, or as long as you want, 6 months, 180 days. But the nice thing about what Alex provides is the ability to name these flags. For instance, I like red to be a hot lead. Now, in the case of this stature, I may decide I need to follow up with that lead every 3 days. So each time I contact that person, tell Alex, the system, that we've actually made contact. 3 days later, that'll show back up on my contact list, reminding me that I need to contact them again per the flag requirement. Now, I may have another one, such as a cool lead or cold lead. And in this case, I may just want to follow up, every 10 or 15 days. Whatever you feel is important to you, to your type of business, and what your selling cycle is. Now, I may have a customer follow up that I want to do after the sale of a product, or make sure that after the services that they've received, that they're very happy with what's happened and what we're doing. I may come in and say I need to follow up within 7 days or 8 days after the sale event. Now, additionally to the flags that we have identified here, there are 15 different colored flags that you can actually name just like this. So select the ones that mean the most to you, give them the names that have a lot of meaning to you, and then set the follow-up interval for what you need. Now, one thing that some people do is they look at doing a follow-up every 30 days. So they may just have a 30-day follow-up. That way, they're going to stay in front of that person on a monthly basis. When you finish naming all the flags, simply click Finish. And this will take you back to your home screen where the calendar is. This concludes the setup process for getting started with Alex. What we'll get into next is setting up the customer database, adding customer categories, and how to go ahead and enter and view customer records.